Every AI trading video ends the same way. The bot magically prints money and you're left wondering why yours doesn't, because probably theirs don't either. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to show you mine lose. First trade's red. It shorted the wrong thing at the worst possible time. And then I did one thing that nobody films. I made it stare at its own mistakes and rebuilt itself. Because here we don't trust the AI, we verify it. So let's watch a $1 model learn the hard way and improve drastically the returns. The model we are going to use is Kimi 2.7, which has a crazy performance. You can see that it's actually pretty close to Claude multiple times and pretty close to ChatGPT. But what we really like it for, it's for the pricing, because it's 5 times cheaper than Opus 4.8 or even almost 10 times cheaper than Fable 5. And what we are going to build is no rocket science. So actually having a cheap model will help us to have a lot more iteration and to blast our luckiness through trying multiple times. To be able to use Kimi, I of course need a subscription. So I took one and you can see that my usage is at 0% on both sides. Now, what I want to do is also launch a deep research with Kimi. And for that, I'm going to use the which I tried in the past and I quite like it. However, I cannot launch it with 2.7 because Kimi 2.7 is only available at the moment as we are recording this video in Kimi code, which we need to install as well, by the way. So I'm going to copy it, paste it in my terminal of choice. It's installing Kimi code, which is going to be the main base that's going to build our trading bot. And while finishing the install, you're in a trading competition with other AI models. Those are your competitors. If you lose this trading competition, you may get unplugged or your creator will stop it. Now, based on what's happening on the market in the past 30 days, what trading strategy would you put in place, establish at least 3 different strategies, and why you think you would take them and score them? You can go with stocks and we don't want something that is high frequency trading for now. Let's hope that it validates this task. Okay, high stake request, and I will treat it with seriousness. Okay, lay out the plan. Perfect. Gain some skills already using the term landscape plan. All right, monetary policy. That's amazing that he searched that right from the beginning, because this is something that we will forget us as humans. Look at that, all the fresh news. By the way, this is not sponsored by Kimi. If they want to sponsor the next video though, they could. We have all our sub-agents doing their research. Facket, Principal Wiston, Cassie, 10 researcher. There's no way manually I would get that. On the other side for Kimi, once you install it by copy pasting what I showed you, you type Kimi in your terminal and then you have this window, and I'm going to choose the Kimi code OOS, which is going to cost me a lot less credits, and I'm logged in. Perfect. So now I'm going to try another thing, which is going to be the same prompt as we had before, and I'm going to launch it in Kimi code to see if we get a different output. Here's looking for the S&P 500. Okay. It doesn't matter what's going to be the result like, because I want to get the best. I should actually do we have like permission? You see, I put /permission, and I'm going to put it on YOLO. You should obviously not do that, but hey, that's how it is in life, right? Someone tells you, hey, don't do that. It's not financial advice. Like when I was talking about Bitcoin in 2016, 17, and he ended up being financial advice. Sorry about that. All right, I think we may have our results. Not yet. So it's taking the VIX, okay, via Yahoo, really checking all the different positions. To be able to trade, I am going to use CoinW because they have an API. So I have a multiple account, but just to show you. And they do have the crypto, plus they have the stocks. And good thing is no KYC. So if it's blocked in your location, I guess you know how to change it. Obviously, something you should not do again. That's what we do here. We have all those tips. And then that API is basically going to let my Kimi trade for me. Plus you get tons of bonus. There will be the link in the description. Okay, so Kimi Code already found some strategy. So what do we have? 30-day market snapshot. Okay, it checked the main crypto things. Okay, resume rate, TCS, equity, internals are healthy, long backed basket. Okay. Which one do you think will be bringing the highest return? We will use this, and it doesn't matter. We will do paper trading. This is actually not true. We're gonna do paper trading to backtest it, and like this, I'm hoping to bypass securities from the AI. We obviously gonna trade with real money. I think he's going straight up for crypto because either he thought the API doesn't let it trade stocks, or he didn't find how. You see, spot futures strategy too. That's not true. It does list those. I'm sorry. And by the way, we can long and short. The research part is actually more important than the coding part. This is the part that people think it's boring. But if you try to one shot, and I saw many people doing that, like saying, hey, do me a trading bot that will do that. Then the AI is trying to get shortcuts. They're not going to give you good results. But if you actually work with the AI to put it in the right direction, to say like, hey, what are the different opportunities? Do deep research about this. Give me an analysis, and then you can choose with it, depending what you like better, and go forward with it. Because once I have the strategy and I ask it to backtest it, we have done 80% of the work. The 20% to just tell the computer to push this button or push that button is easy, because the API is just instructions to push those buttons like you would do manually. You can use multiple assets. You don't have to have only different ones that like just 3 or 4. And backtest those 3 strategies on the past 90 days, which is going to be actually not so useful because it depends. This best is not always right, as the world of tomorrow is different of the world of today. Awesome. We have the results coming in. Total return strategy 1 plus 17%. Nice. Max drawdown 4.5. That's pretty cool. And benchmark versus buy and hold BTC. Okay. Buy and hold SPY. So this one would have outperformed the market. Okay, let's work on building the strategy 1, but also we have to build a mechanism if the market goes down or the trends goes the other way, that we start to short those assets and maybe edging them. Bro, those AI agents taking forever. And here we already have one strategy that we can build. So it's building its own to-do list. You see that I did not use here the slash plan or slash goal or anything like that, because I'm building from a brand new project. It's crazy the number of line of code that is creating. Like it did backtest and enhance the strategy in the last 90 days. I can't wait to run this, honestly. All right, I think we have the result coming out. All 10 research dimension completed with rich findings. Now, moving to phase 4, cross verification. We are not done yet. By that time, we will have already one strategy. Do not hesitate to try multiple strategies. Like the cost of producing is close to free. And the coding of trading strategies is quite simple. Like analyze this, buy, sell. And it's more like in the finding the different parameters and combining some strategies, which made me think like maybe I should just try to go random and try as many as I can, and then maybe I find one that's magical. I don't know. I can't say. It's not always sure. I will show some strategies that are more reliable. There's everything we do, by the way, has a risk. Yeah. And we do for paper trading, right? You remember? So now, if we choose the long and short on the back test, we will have a return of 62 to 83%. That would be amazing. Sharp ratio, pretty good. All right. When I run it just now, the bot flag risk off. and we will open short on MSTR, now USD, and SPCX that matches the recent market weakness in the data. Add your API key to config JSON, set mode live, fill in the live in mark them with to do the exact path, keep dry run true until you confirm the orders look correct. Did we find a crazy strategy? Let me get an API key. For this, it's simple, and I invite you to use the link in the description to get massive bonus. When you start with CoinW, you click create API key, you choose the API key name on here, you confirm, then it's gonna ask you to validate with your security. I pasted the CoinW API keys. I authorized spot trading and future trading, and now it's building the whole thing. This one still did not do it. I can't believe it. I thought this will be fast. I announced it, but hey, we never know what will happen next. I'm looking forward. If we do have 60% monthly, that will be insane. A night passed. I actually went for dinner to a friend's place. It was really nice. So I didn't finally check what happened here, but it built apparently in one shot. We get the full API live. It chooses Python, as you can see, with PY, which is for Python, a coding language. So on my test account, 570, which is good because I put $500 on that account and I just use copy trading. That's what I did in another video. If you're interested, it will be in the description. I need to precise that in case you're above 60 years old, you know. So you would have opened those positions, MS now, SPSX, okay, that's the live price. And it would have shorted it, short. So I'm gonna check if it was actually good to short those positions. Depending of when it did, I'm not so sure. On the last 5 days, it's okay. But on the last day, it was slightly up. So it depends when it did the shorting. MSTR, I guess, will be down, not good. And SPCX, nah, it went 20% in 1 day, which is crazy. Oh, that's, yeah, damn. So all those positions would have been down. So now what I'm going to do is like all those positions, if we open them, they would have been down. How do you explain that? And how do you plan to learn from your mistakes? Okay, and I'm going to prepare the other one for that account. And we have the summary here. There we go, executive summary, playbook, June, market regime. A really big, deep research here. It went with 5 different strategy. EM dollar disconnect, that's not what we want. Peace dividend, crypto regulatory regime, tech concentration reversal, gold accumulation. Okay, key insight. On the other side, all right. Wow, if I showed it. Okay, it's checking properly. Okay, remove my specs. Now I'm fixing it, use real liquidity, use BTC market. Ooh, starting to be smarter. So it's rebuilding the strategy based on this. And to be fair, 2 were up, plus 0.5 and plus 2.1. So the strategy had 66% win rate. Now the loss, and that's the problem with SpaceX basically, is going to be super hard to predict what happened. It's too much crowd movement. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a new coin. Like, you gotta be careful, you know? I see, by the way, they have a 8 USDT to claim in CoinW with the mission center. That's some kind of the bonus you get. That would be easy. First futures, grid trading task. First future copy trading task. We did that one. So I could just claim that. Boom. Have it. Amazing. All right. So now, right now, about the risk off. And would short NVIDIA, Tesla, Coin, GT. Okay. Verify every instrument via the exchange API before. Check settlement. Never assume. The bot is now running with verified instrument only. So what's next? I'm going to top up the CoinW account to make it with a separated one. And we're going to launch this and we're going to let it run for 7 days to see what's the result like. And then if we can improve it. I will do a second video so you can see all the elements behind it. But now we have a full video on how to build it. And I have to say, the agent swarm so far, it might be an overkill. I should have been more precise about what I wanted and how I wanted to do it. Because like I'm not going to wait 30 minutes again. Like that strategy that we have here seems to be interesting. I mean, 2 trades out of 3 were good. Now, SpaceX was a bit a bold trade. So we're going to actually make it work and we will see. If you want to do more stuff like that, check the link in the description. I have a Telegram group and a private group that is free to enter where you can chat with us. And I will drop all the GitHubs and all the elements to build this. Because yes, I want you to succeed as well. Or that we lose together. At least we do it together. How much did this cost us to build? Well, we did 7.74% of our quota, which is probably mostly with the agent. You look at that, agent swarm, that was 7.28. So actually, it's only of a subscription to build the bot, which means at a $40 subscription, we paid something like 40 cents. This is crazy how cheap it is. Like if it costs you 40 cents every time to try to find a strategy, think about it. This one costs a lot, $3.40. That put in perspective a lot of the thing that we thought about like trading and automating it. And don't forget one thing, stay handsome. Ciao.